Welcome to This Bitch with Sara SHENK and Kim Congdon.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
Everybody?
Welcome to another episode of This Bitch Podcast. My name is Kim Congdon.
And I'm Sara SHENK.
We're here again, baby. We're back.
Yeah, we are. We're back better than ever.
It's another week and we're back in the lab again, honey.
Oh, that's right. We're back in our lab. I don't have any of my rings on. I almost want to get up, go get the rings and come back, but I know you would punch me in the face if I even did that.
She already pissed me off at the coffee shop this morning.
I did it on purpose. I know how to piss you off. I knew it would trigger you so much because you fly off a handle so easily that me enjoying something nice that I see in a coffee shop disturbs you.
Let me tell you about this fucking cunt I'm next to. Or the coffee shop. Sara loves a quirky coffee shop. Nothing worse than it being early in the morning, you needing a coffee, and you walk in and there's just like too many things in a shop. They're selling aprons, blankets, towels, bath salts, CBDs, plants.
Okay, fine.
They've got a dog poster on the wall. They've got a calendar. Every day you pull it off and it tells you a quirky barista pun. It's like entirely too much for someone who hasn't had a coffee yet, in my opinion.
Well, this is the thing, Kim. You always talk shit about my coffee places. First of all, tell the listeners how good the coffee is.
The coffee's fine.
It's amazing. One. Two, you end up enjoying these fucking places. All of a sudden I look over, you're like, oh, this candle does smell good. It's like, yeah, bitch. When you put away your judgment, you can have a bit of a fun time.
Let me tell you what she does. She sees a bunch of plants that obviously have douchey fucking name tags in them.
Cute. You view them as being douchey. I view it as being a cute little attention to detail. Because you know what? I love an attention to detail.
The plants have little name tags on them that go, hello, my name is, and then like average names like Jeff, Scott, Rick, Stewart. And this fucking bitch, I'm trying to, first of all, we order the coffees. It feels like we're in there for the thing about these places, people don't actually work. That's a problem. When you go to white barista coffee shops where it's like their parents own the coffee shop and they're like 36 and it's their first job, the people don't really.
That's not true. They work hard.
One, they'd never have cinnamon or flavoring.
They did have cinnamon there.
Yeah, but usually these places, you know that they don't. You know that these places like to be like, we don't carry seasonings actually because we stole the seasonings from the Native Americans and we're actually trying to give it back. They're trying to be like so righteous, these shops. So Sara sees these plants. She says, oh, let me do an impression of Sara talking to the basic guy. Did you guys name your plants? It's like, yes, they named their plants. It says my name is Plant in it.
It says, I like the attention to detail, and I knew for some reason something so fun, so carefree, I knew it would trigger you. And the question is, why?
Because
why can't you just let people have their fucking things? Like, if the plant name tag makes me happy, why can't I just get my kicks from it?
No, I would be fine with it if I could just go in and get a coffee and leave. But when my coffee is taking so long and I see how much time they spend on the plants and the attention to detail, it's like, dude, can you focus on the coffee so I can leave? Like, you go into a shop for the experience, I go for the caffeine. Like, I need my caffeine and I need to be gone. You like to look around, have a shot. Sara will buy.
She called me a douche in the shop, so then I called her a bitch and a douche, and then everyone in the little shop heard.
Yeah, everyone
turned around. Time stopped for a second when I called you a douche and a bitch very loudly.
I know, and
I'll do it again.
Well, the thing is, like, Sara will buy things at a coffee shop. Like, she'll buy like a miniature mason jar with 3 beans in it, and she'll be like, "This is cute." It's like almost annoying how she falls for dumb shit. Like, I don't know. I hate a quirky coffee shop. I'll say that right now. If you hate a quirky coffee shop, hit me up in the comments below.
See, I love a quirky coffee shop. This has like an octopus on it for no reason at all, which I like.
Let's see if they did something douchey in mine.
An octopus. That's not douchey.
No, it's
innovative,
fine.
honey.
It's fine. They did stamp the cup, which is like...
I had a bit of an incident.
See, this is why the coffee takes 20 extra minutes. They have to stamp each cup. Just put them in the cup and let's go.
All right. Well, we had a night.
We had a night. We also had, before our night, we had a fucking great, amazing. I want to take a moment real quick before we move on to the podcast to say thank you so much to everybody that came out to our 420 show. It was fucking incredible.
best.
It was such a good show. It was such a good turnout. Big shout out to Nightcap. If you've never been, Nightcap in Burbank is a great spot for comedy. Really, really good room for shows. Shout out to Laughing Gas and the Ice Cream Shop in Ventura. They fucking hooked it.
In Studio City.
Yeah, I'm sorry, in Studio City. Yeah, Ice Cream Shop in Studio City fucking hooked it up. Dude, they gave us so much product. If you don't know who Laughing Gas is, it is Joey Diaz has his own, I guess you could call it a line of weed, right? Mm-hmm. He has his own line of weed called Laughing Gas at the Ice Cream Shop. This weed, I'm telling you right now, will fuck your world up. It is
in the best way possible.
In the best way. It is so strong. I think one of the packets we got was 35% THC. It's like the strongest fucking weed. They sent a bunch of product over. They got every single comic high as fuck on 420. They got every single audience member high as fuck. People were rolling in Laughing Gas weed like it was like weed heaven.
It was like a hip hop music video.
It was crazy.
I'm a cool mom. Did
It
you
was
like
crazy.
how I explained it?
Yes. They were listening to the raps.
It was like a hip hop video on 420 thanks to Laughing Gas.
Yeah, it was really, really, really good. The music was great.
Everyone had great sets.
Everyone had great sets. I know we're forgetting something to say.
The
but
Creole truck came out.
the Creole truck, the donut people came out.
Dream Donut Truck came out.
Yes, Dream Donut Truck went hard, dude.
Those donuts were bomb.
Those donuts, I was eating them till the next day, sweetheart. I went hard on the donuts and I didn't stop till I dropped, sweetheart. Roma Leaf came through with some CBD for us, facial CBD. It was a good show overall, and I'm proud. 2 sold out shows. We fucking did it. We're hoping to do it again. So you guys keep listening. We'll give you more dates for our new shows. We're going to be definitely doing that again. So thank you to Laughing Gas for providing us the goodies.
Yep.
And beside that, we had a good 420. We
had a great 420.
We had a great 420. Then yesterday we had
an event.
We have this friend. She's fucking really awesome. Her name's Michelle. And I met her through my ex-boyfriend, Lewis. And we've stayed friends ever since then. So I've known her for about 5 years now.
She's the best.
I introduced her to Sara. She is... I mean, I don't know how to explain. She is Sara in the future. She is like if Sara ran into herself in the future in this timeline. It's bizarre. It is bizarre. They're the same kooky person.
We kind of are. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. We had the best time. She had a party at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
And let me tell you, Michelle is a rare bird. She would have a party at the Beverly Hills Hotel. She's like, I don't know how to describe her.
Fabulous.
She's fabulous. She's wealthy. She's a socialite. She's a creator. She makes plays and functions and parties and
musicals.
Movies, and she's always smoking cigs and drinking jimmies and laying on a beach with her lover. And
she's the best.
And her kids are always like taking piano, equestrian courses, and she's like, I'm gonna go to my florist school. And she gets nip tucks, and she doesn't give a fuck. She's literally she's the realest version of Sex in the City to me.
Yeah.
She's she's fucking so dope. So she would have a party here. And if you guys have never heard of the Beverly Hills Hotel, is a historic, very, 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 very old vintage hotel in Hollywood. All of the stars have stayed there. It is kind of where you go after the Grammys or Oscars, and you go and you rent a room at the Beverly and you party, and it's sort of like one of those things, right, Sara?
Yeah, it is. It's in Beverly Hills. It's off of Sunset. It's It's like iconic. It's pink. You've probably seen it if you've been to LA.
I got my couch from there.
I
got my couch from there. Listen, I was looking for a couch on Craigslist, and I found this couch with tassels. If you know me from my Twitch, you know my couch has tassels. They make fun of me. And it's from the Beverly Hills Hotel penthouse suite. I will tell you that my couch has famous cum on it right now because I've never cleaned it.
She's gonna try to get pregnant from her couch.
What I plan to do is I'm going to take one of those sprays that sprays plants, like the misting sprays. I'm gonna mist my couch. I'm gonna wet all the old cum up, and then I'm just gonna rub my vagina across it to see if I can reactivate some old famous jizz. And then we're
gonna Gene Wilder's baby. Something super weird.
Oh no.
What?
Not the roadie from the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so I'm
gross.
gonna fuck my couch. I'm gonna get pregnant, and then I'm gonna have to do a weird paternity test and find out who the father of my child is. We are gonna have to test every single person who's ever stayed at the penthouse suite of the Beverly Hills Hotel in history. But one of those will be my baby daddy, Wayne Newton.
Do you know who that is?
No, is that a football player?
No, Wayne Newton's like this lounge singer. You wouldn't want it to be him.
How do you know? How do you know me and Wayne wouldn't get along?
Pull up a photo of Wayne Newton.
Let me see Wayne.
He's like I think he's like a lounge singer. Wayne Newton.
I can't right now.
I'm like a divorcee.
We get it.
My references. I'm a 55-year-old woman.
So the Beverly Hills Hotel is dope. I'm good on Wayne Newton. I'll tell you that much. She just pulled up the picture. He is fucking disgusting. He looks like a worse Joel Osteen.
He does have Osteen energy.
Which I would rather fuck Joel Osteen because I love a fucking genius that can scam people out of their money. Let me tell you, if I was a worse person, if I was a bad person, legitimately, like
you're not a great person. I mean,
but if I was a bad person, I'm not great, but I'm not bad.
No. I think the thing about you is
there's moral
inside. I know you're a good person.
There's some moral compass in there. I can't scam people that don't deserve it. I don't steal from the poor. You know,
I don't steal from the poor.
Yeah, I will scam the fuck out of a rich.
She takes money from the corporations and gives it to the people.
If you're big business, your change is going into my pocket, sweetheart. Yeah, if I was a scam artist, I'd open a church.
What would you call it? The Church of Kim?
Literally. Quite literally, the Church of Latter-day Kims. What? You wouldn't come to my church?
I don't know. Would it be fun? Would you have like cool singers?
Yeah, I'd have.
I had cool gospel energy.
Cool young gospel. I would want like
all hot black guys.
Yes, young black people, like young hot black people being in my gospel thing, like very young, very hip, great voices. You know,
you trying to make a cult.
And then
with hot black people.
And then I'd upgrade the wine and I know you have a joke about this. I'd upgrade the wine and the breads,
yes,
which would be necessary.
Absolutely.
I'd give them a choice of a red or a white. Why only a red?
Blood. They love that analogy.
Put some dye in the white. I'm innovative, honey. At the Church of Kim, we experiment.
Are you on the cross instead of Jesus? How does that work?
Me and Jesus.
No.
But we're on. Hey, you know what? Jesus on the cross, a little bit of an eyesore. We don't need to see it anymore.
Oh, yeah, we've seen it for sure.
You want to get people in the Church of Kim? You put Jesus and Kim on the cross in lounge chairs with the beach waves curling up to their toes.
No, not you twerking on the walls.
No, not twerking. I'm
not
sitting
you making your ass clap in the Church of Kim.
I'm sitting in a lounge chair. Okay, so you walk in, you see me, I'm dressed something like this. It's Sunday morning.
You're dressed something like this? You're in a Yeezy hoodie?
Yeah. And your glasses, a little hungover. And you walk in and I go, welcome to the Church of Kim. Over here is some nugs. You can roll up. You could go get high outside before you come in. Please don't smoke near the children's area. The children don't need to smell that. Because you know what? I am fun, but I am also respectful.
Okay, so there's a weed smoking area in the church. So
Of
that's
Kim.
a few pews.
Don't say the church.
Okay. I was gonna try to think of it in an abbreviation, and I was CoK, Church of
The
Kim.
cock?
The cock. And then I just started laughing, and I am like, oh man, welcome to the cock.
Welcome to the cock. Listen. Listen, welcome to the cock, honey, where you'll learn all about God. Here at the cock, our food here at the cock.
The church of Kim is the cock. Okay.
Welcome to the cock, sweetheart. We bring you closer to God. Straight through the. You want to get closer to God? You need to do that through the cock.
Wait, you know what? Turn to the cock when you're feeling alone.
You ever feel down, lonely? The cock will always be there for you.
Mentally ill and loving
Are you,
it, honey.
Are you? This is the commercial for the cock. Are you feeling alone, freshly divorced, lost in life? You don't know deep inside what you need. You need the cock inside you.
No.
And then it pops in me like this. I'm like this. Hi, my name is Kim Congdon.
Hold on, I feel like we need like some type of spiritual music.
Okay. We'll do
I'll
that.
get the spiritual
Can you
music.
do the intro? Like, are you heartbroken? Do you need?
Yeah,
okay, and then
yeah.
I'll pop in, guys. This is the first official. I'm so glad that whoever's listening to this podcast right now gets this first moment of when we create cock. Get Sarah every time.
Every time. Even when I first thought of it, I just was like laughing out loud alone in the corner. Okay. Oh, this is okay.
I'm very interested in what you're gonna do. Should I leave? Oh, this is good.
I got it. Are you anxious? Alone? Feeling hopeless? You're not alone, and now we have the solution for you. Instead of turning to your friends, turn to the cock.
Hi, my name is Kim Congdon, and I actually run the cock. I've had the cock for about 15 years now, and when you come inside the cock, you're never alone. Here at the cock, we're here for you. Do you feel like you have no one to turn to? You've been left alone, depressed, struggling. All you need is some cock. So head over to the Church of Kim.
I can't.
Come see Jesus and get your cock on. Thank you. That shit. People are coming. People are coming to the cock. It's the new biggest hit since Yeezy's Sunday service.
Wow.
Honey.
I mean, so far, all I know is that if I show up at the cock, there's a lot of hot black young people singing and dancing, which we like.
We're into that.
We're into that. There's nugs.
There's
better
nugs.
food.
There's way better food. The food's better.
There's nugs and drugs. Come through.
The bread and the wine, fire, bomb. You know what even I like at the cock?
What?
The confessionals.
I was just gonna ask you about the confessionals.
The
You gotta
confessionals?
confess to Kim for forgiveness,
Honey.
That's too much power for your ass. You don't need to know everyone's business.
No, the confessionals are different at the cock.
What are they?
It's not an average confessional.
You're not on the other side.
Not at the cock.
Have you ever done a real confessional?
No.
I have.
I bet you have. I would love to hear the other end of your confessional. Oh my god! I didn't tell the barista guy that his coffee was delicious 4 times.
Shut up.
Yeah, and the confessional at the cock, dude. You walk in. Mm-hmm. You tell me what you did wrong, and I just say how to do it better next time instead of being like, don't do that. Yeah, at the cock.
How to get away with shit.
Listen, at the cock, we don't judge. We're not going to judge under the name of God.
You know, if you're cockless, You're missing out.
What are you without cock?
Cockless.
So yeah, I don't know how we got. I don't know how
we got to the Church of Kim.
The church. I forgot that's what it was called. I thought it was cock. I forgot it stood for something.
Not us so deep in the improv, we don't even know who we are anymore.
Anywho, my whole point beside this was if I was going to start a church scam, I'd do a church and I'd take 10% of everyone's paychecks. If you're going to a church, if you're listening to this right now,
yeah,
and you are attending a church and you are giving a percentage of your paycheck away, I need you to know that has nothing to do with supporting the church. That has nothing to do with God. It has nothing to do with Jesus. It has nothing to do with supporting your community.
Not to donate money.
You are being robbed. No, people should know this. If you're donating a portion of every week of your paycheck to the church, there is a man at the head of that who is using your money for sin.
Okay.
Let
people.
So come over to the Church of God.
We only
talk. We cut that fee down. Honey, 20% in a regular church. You come over to CoK, we only take 15.
Can I tell you something? That's like that's the energy of a cult leader right there.
Someone wants to speak and I'm unhappy.
She goes,
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
I feel like there's gotta be like some like magic involved, like a lot of cool outfits, cloaks.
Ooh.
Like, you know how like Catholicism has like some lavishness to it.
Yeah, like the stained windows.
Yeah, like I'm into the goblets, like chalices and stuff. Like just play it up a little bit, like more costumey.
How about indoor bird feeders? We have birds inside eating.
I don't know. This makes me want to turn away from the cock.
Okay. No birds on the cock. Okay.
No birds on the cock.
How about this? Mm-hmm. How about instead of a cracker, a microdose mushroom gummy?
Okay, can I tell you that there was once this experiment, I heard this on Duncan Trussell's podcast, where a group of people took psychedelics in a church, and I think out of all of those people, like 10 out of 11 of them became priests after that.
No.
Yes, it was like a whole...
Should we do psychedelics in a church?
No.
Why? I bet it'd be fucking sick. We should find an empty church and go trip in it and see what happens. I
went to Catholic school. I'm not trying to absorb that energy.
I'm sure.
I'm trying to shake it off, honey.
You're still trying to shake off your old cock? So anyways, we were on to Michelle's birthday. I don't know how we got here. We were at the Beverly Hills Hotel last time I checked.
Guys, I'm going to be making actually a competing church.
What is it?
Church of Shenk.
The Cos.
Across the street.
The cock and the Cos.
Right across the street. Hello, welcome to the Cos. Unlike the Cos,
you should make yours more chill. Call it the Church of Freedom, so we can have the cock and the cough. The two best churches in town, the cock and the cough. The cough, right?
The cough is stronger.
All right, let's get back to this Beverly Hills Hotel thing.
We're there.
We'll do the blueprint for the cough.
Honey, I felt like a real housewife and I loved every minute of it.
We walk in to the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yeah.
This place is already too nice for me and Sarah. When we pull up to a place like this, you should know that it's not slick. We're not cute. We're not like obviously made for this. Like we're like pulling out dollar bills, trying to figure out how to tip valet. Like we're like, what do we give them? 5? Is 5 enough? Because like 5's good for like regular valet, but it's like, is Beverly Hills valet need more? Who knows? I don't know the rules. I just run a church, people. So we go inside and it is the cutest fucking birthday space.
So cute.
It is Sarah Weinshank's wet dream.
It is.
Of a birthday, to be honest.
I've sent my mom pictures of the party already.
It was so good. Describe it, Sarah. What did it look like?
Okay, so it's called the Fountain Room, and it's in the Beverly Hills Hotel, and it kind of has like the vibe of a diner meets like an ice cream parlor, kind of. And it's just so cute, and it has like vintage leaf wallpaper everywhere, pink and green.
Let me interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. If we're going to be a little realistic,
Yeah.
if it wasn't inside of the Beverly Hills Hotel,
Yeah.
it would be the same layout as a Waffle House. It
Yeah.
is a Waffle House.
But
It is
it's-
a Waffle House, but rich people are like, because they put it in an expensive hotel, people are like, this is glamorous.
It was.
is
I
quite
loved it.
literally a Waffle House. It's got the big bar and then the kitchen inside of the bar, and then it's got like little areas where you can hang out.
But like their attention to detail is really great, and like the chairs are all detailed and they're vintage, and it looks like it's like an old school kind of like ice cream parlor.
Yeah, you
vibe.
feel like you traveled time back to like when there was like
Rich Hollywood.
blatant racism in rich Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you go back, and it is cute. Like
Women weren't allowed to speak.
Yeah, we would have had less fun in the real time there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really cute. The wallpaper's so cute. Michelle's got the place covered in balloons that are hanging from the ceiling. She's got the most beautiful cake. She's got a gift bag on every table, and Michelle's so crazy. Like, we just see her for the first time. It's my first time seeing her in months, and she's like, everyone needs to go sit down and take the quiz. So I'm like, there's a quiz.
It's the longest quiz.
This bitch had us a 47-page quiz about her, which is actually hilarious.
And she's like, and then she's like stressed about it. She's like, we need to grade the quizzes. Guys, we need to grade the quizzes. It was fun.
Yeah, the quizzes were long. I was like, who has to grade these? We are grading each other's quizzes at this table. And I love the quiz questions. Like, just so you guys know how Michelle is, her quiz questions were like, which famous star was my secret lover? And it'd be like, Bob Dylan. It'd be like Bob Dylan, Sean Penn, or Bob De Niro. And I'm like, I have a feeling it's the guy you nickname or you call his actual name.
It was also like my favorite question was, which mental illness do I have?
That was a good one
and
too.
then she goes, if you put anxiety or OCD or hypochondriac, then you're all right. It was like,
I put manic, and I feel like we're gonna stop being friends after that. Not me listing mean illnesses, but the quiz was fun. She gave away prizes. We got a gift bag. The food was bomb.
oh wait, first of all, though,
It
was a pajama party.
yes.
I wore these pajamas. I
Yes.
haven't taken them off since last night. Honey, that's the kind of night I had.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a second because Sarah had a night. Let me tell you, I love a party where there's food to be ordered and the host says you can order a second meal.
Oh yeah.
We gotta plus points for that, because that is, honey, when you're a young artist, and young, we are young. Not to quote the Fun song, but we are young. When you're a young artist, you love 2 free meals. And we took that. We did.
We did. We
were
ordered
the
a
only
tuna
ones.
melt and a waffle
We were the only ones that ordered 2 meals.
and got Botox.
And we were the only. Yeah, she also had a Botox lady in the corner. We were one of the youngest people there. And we also were the only ones that got Botox.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle. This forehead's not going to move for the next 2 months because of Michelle. Look at that. Look at that. No wrinkles. Look at that. Am I happy? Who knows? Am I sad? Who knows? I'm sad. Can't tell. My face don't move. So yeah, we got Botox. I was scared to get Botox. Well, you know what's funny is we were actually seated next to the plastic surgeon who did the Botox.
She was great.
She was great.
What's her?
She was great. She was also drinking margaritas with us, and then she was like, "Ready to do Botox?" And we were like, "Yeah!" Nothing like drinking and doing Botox in a dark room.
Yeah, she was great though. Suzanne Trott.
Not you
Dr.
shouting out
Suzanne Trott.
Not you shouting out our Botox. Yeah, our 88% male demographic's really gonna hop on over.
I'm giving her a shout out.
Thank you, Suzanne, for the Botox at the party. You were so cool.
So cool.
It was embarrassing to be the only ones getting it.
Well, I was getting it in the middle of the happy birthday song.
Oh, Sarah decided to. First of all, let me tell you, Sarah's so annoying that the moment she finds out there's Botox, she's having She's having trauma from the high brunch. What do we call that episode?
Edge by the Chef.
Edge by the Chef brunch. She's having trauma from that. So we're eating the meal. I'm trying to enjoy myself. And this bitch every 5 seconds is like, Kim, are we going to get the Botox? And I go, yeah. She said when we're done eating. She goes, the party's supposed to end at 9:30. Because she's reading the small print because she's traumatized from our last experience. And I'm like, this bitch, I have to almost like push the Botox so she can stop talking about it so we can enjoy the rest of the party. Because Sara will, when she gets
fixated on a thing.
What is that?
Let's talk about my mental illnesses.
What is that?
It's like a compulsion. It's like
your name tag thing. Everyone had name tags on the table. Somehow in the party, Sarah's got lost, and
I've been thinking about the name tag since I woke up.
How?
Because that's how my brain works. Like I notice.
That's
things,
why you're tired.
No,
that's why you're tired.
Because this is why I notice things that people don't notice, and I get obsessive about little things.
Yeah. So the whole time she's like, "I lost my name tag. I lost my. Do you know where my name tag is?" And I'm like,
I wanted to take a picture of it, and then I looked at my phone and I already had one.
Yeah, I know. I saw you take a picture when we got there.
I liked seeing my name. It made me feel a part, like I was a part of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I belong at this party at the Beverly Hills Hotel, honey.
Yeah.
When my name tag was missing, I didn't know who I was suddenly. I didn't know if I was still belonged.
I like that you sat down in you pushed the Botox. Like you were so worried about the party ending before you got your Botox that you like cornered the Botox lady in the corner. And then you kind of like. Dr. Suzanne, you like almost forced her to start, right? Like you were like, I'll be over there waiting.
No,
and then she came over. But when you sat down,
she told me to go to the corner.
Okay, but when you sat down in the chair and you started getting your Botox, is when Michelle's daughter Olivia started giving the most heartfelt speech. It was so sweet. Michelle's daughter is the most beautiful, kind, sweet for someone. Michelle, who is like Michelle is rich and like crazy and fun. You would think she would have like a crazy, wild, like spoiled daughter. Like her kids and her family, they're all such good people. Like they really show you what you could do when you're rich and you could still be cool. Does that make sense?
They're like, well, she's like a good person.
She's like a
genuine, cool, good person who's just trying to have a good time.
And she doesn't care. You know what I like? I like a rich friend that's not embarrassed of their poor friends. We love that. We love that. She's like, girlies get 2. I know you want 2.
We can have a waffle too.
Yeah, she know we wanted that waffle. And her daughter started giving the most beautiful speech. She was crying, saying how much her mom meant to her and like everything she'd given her. And I'm recording this speech. We could put it in this podcast. I'm recording this speech and I just turn slowly and Sarah's under the knife.
In the corner of the party.
In the corner of the party getting Botox during this speech is so funny. And you were like drinking. Like Sarah, you don't really drink. Mm-mm. And you were drinking. When we got there, the drinks were so good, by the way.
I know. Well, because it was Michelle's birthday. So I was like, I'll have a couple drinks.
But you had your first year. It's so funny how you're like, I don't really drink. And then
I drank a lot last night.
And then you had like one drink and I watched you like chug it. Like, you know when you wake up in the middle of the night thirsty and you drink water, like you chug it like you've been in the desert for 4 years. That's how Sara took down her margarita.
Do you know why? It was so fucking good.
Yeah,
the
but
flavor.
You chugged the whole first drink. Before I even had 3 sips of my drink, your first drink was gone. And you were like, should I have a second? And I was like, yeah, I'll drive. I instantly was like, this girl, she's ready. I'm going to take this hit.
She's ready for her one event.
Yes.
For her one night out.
Yes.
So I went out in 2022. You can't say I didn't, baby.
And you had the second drink, then you had a third. And I think you had a fourth before we left.
I got some and then I would like leave them places. And then I'd like forget where it was. And then I'd find it later and be like, oh, this is my drink. And then pick it back up.
I also like that Michelle bought herself gifts. That's a cool trait of hers. Like she was opening the gifts and probably 3 or 4 of them she'd be like, oh, this one's from me to me. And it
was wrapped.
It was wrapped and it also had a card that she wrote for herself in the thing.
I love that.
Ladies, we all need to strive to be as self-loving as Michelle.
We love her.
Is someone not buying you a gift for your birthday? You feel like you're going to be alone? Go buy that shit. Go wrap that shit. Put it on your tree. Open it for yourself. She didn't open her gifts like, oh, I got myself a gift. How sad. She opened her gift like, whoa, thank you, me. Like she was like,
I know,
truly thankful to herself for getting her a gift. And that is like, honestly, watching that was a lesson for me on self-love.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. She's the best.
She's the best. She got herself like some great gifts. Other people got her great gifts.
The zombie thing?
Yeah, she had a matching zombie with Sara. And then we were leaving. We get in the car. I decided to drive because Sarah's pretty wasted at this point. And I'm proud of Sara. She never goes out. She is a tired girl. We all know.
I'm sleepy Sara.
Usually the hummingbird only hums for so long, but this hummingbird was a singing last night. And on the way home, Sara says something I never thought I'd hear her say.
What?
She says, let's go somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
I said, are you feeling okay, sister?
I said, let's go to the comedy
I said,
store.
is this a miracle from the CoK of God? Church of Kim of God? I'm not insulting God. And so we pop by the comedy store, full pajamas, by the way. We're in robes and pajamas because it's a pajama party. So we stop by the store in pajamas. And when we get into the comedy store, it's almost like a gift from God that it starts like a monsoon pouring. It is
pouring
sheets of rain, and we're all stuck in one area. The music's turned up. We're all singing, dancing. We ended up having a great night. Sara was turned the fuck up. She was on the wall of the comedy store singing Macy Gray, choking herself physically at the part where she says choke and choke, and she would choke herself. She was running her hand down her body. She was on one.
I was the life of the party last night.
She was the life of the party. Everybody was like, who is this girl? I was like, she's been here for 10 years. She just doesn't come out a lot. This is Sara, you guys. It was like friends that we've known for years that couldn't even recognize her. And the funny thing about Sara is like, you're so used to forcing yourself to pretend to be tired.
I'm not forcing myself to pretend to be tired.
Yeah, let me tell you why I know this. Because she would go around the corner to like use the bathroom. And for 2.5 hours, 3 hours straight, every time she used the bathroom and came back, she'd go, I'm tired. And I go, are you? Or did you just walk away for a second and like the scene shift?
If you want to get Kim mad, tell her you're tired.
Because she's not tired.
I am. I know when I'm fucking tired.
Okay, I said, are you ready to go? And you said, let's hang out for a little. And then you grinded and danced hard for 2 hours. Just dancing fucking by yourself in the middle of the dance floor. Going
there is
hard.
no dance floor. It's the comedy store.
You made a dance floor. You were obviously not tired. You had the energy. We stayed up till 2 a.m. You said you were tired at 11:30. You had the energy till 2 a.m. Had so much fun. She is not actually tired. Even this morning, we had a great night. She goes, she wakes up this morning. She goes, we can never do that again. I go, what? Have so much fun? Last night, I have videos of Sara going, I'm having so much fun. I am fun. She was going, I'm fun. And everyone's like, you are. That's so crazy. We didn't know.
No. People know I'm fun, bitch.
Yeah, when you fucking wake up and come out of sleepy la la land, when you eventually come out of the room, you're a fucking blast, dude. And then I was like, we got to do that again. Sarah's like, I'm not doing that for a while. I was like, you're not going out once in a while.
I don't like going out.
You did like going out.
Last night I did.
Because you went out.
I have a question. Why can't we celebrate my wins? I did it last night.
You're doing it more. I
had a fun time.
I don't give a fuck. You're doing it more. You don't have a choice. You're coming out with me more.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
You can't get Botox, then stay in for years.
Why not?
What's the point?
To preserve this face.
For who? For what? You're not going nowhere.
Open casket, baby.
You're not Sara. So sleepy. She's waiting for her death. She's fucking in her 30s planning for her open casket. That's why she doesn't go out, because she's planning for the way she looks in her open casket. It is sick. She loves going out. She's a night girl. She has fun. She's not sleepy.
I'm not a night girl.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Why can't you?
Yes, you are.
Why can't you?
Yes, you are. Because I've seen who you
I
are.
have
Because I've
so
seen
many different sides to my personality. I'm a 3-dimensional bitch. I can be at a party, have the best time, be super fucking fun, and then need to go to sleep.
Yeah, of course, that would be a normal thing. But you're mostly need to go to sleep, peek out into the sun for 10 minutes and come back. But you know what? When I see you out and I see you dancing and I see you choking yourself to Macy Gray, I see the real you, dude. I fucking see you. You can try to hide
choking myself to Macy Gray in public.
You can try to you can try to hide it, honey, all you want. But when I get a peek of you, I see who you truly are and who you want to be. And you are an outside party girl. No matter how much the next day she goes, I'm just tired. I think I want to out. She does this she does this valley and suddenly she's an 80-year-old with 6 kids. Suddenly, I'm done with it. I'm fucking
Accept
done.
me for who I am. Stop trying to change me every fucking episode.
I'm not trying to change you. I'm trying to pull you out of you.
Leave the cock, come to the cough.
Now you pulling people out of the cock to come to the cough.
Everyone out there is about to be cockless, honey.
Not you making my believers cockless. If you're following the cock, keep following the cock.
Make sure to Venmo the cough at Sara Wineshank. Go ahead at Sara Wineshank for the
Guys,
cough.
if you would go and listen, if you would go to the cough, Venmo Sara Wineshank $1 at Sara Wineshank.
yeah.
If you would go to the cock, Venmo at Kim Congdon.
Yeah.
This is how we make money on this podcast. Also,
thanks for coming to service.
did you know this is a little bit inside? Did you know that someone in the last comment said that YouTube people can leave tips in the comments? We haven't set it up yet, so you can't yet. But I tried
Why
to.
are you plugging something we haven't?
Well, I tried to set it up, but fucking our YouTube is set to Sarah shit, so I have to fucking contact this sleepy bitch on a certain hour. If it's past 7,
It's not true. If
there's
it's
no
a work-related thing, I'm normally available. As you know, the
Circle
double
back.
works hard, but the shank works
Work
harder.
harder. So we didn't do it. So the next podcast we're gonna have that set up. But if you want to leave us a tip,
A TIP,
throw us a
baby.
Venmo. Shit, throw us $1, honey. Not us begging for $1. Post Botox.
We're on the podcast with like a hat.
Throw us $1 in our Venmos.
Yeah, go
Save
ahead.
for the cock. Save for the cough. Whatever you want. Buy us a coffee if you enjoyed it.
Buy us a coffee.
Buy us a coffee so we can go to a quirky shop again. What else happened?
That's our episode, right?
That was our episode. I think that was our whole fucking night. I think we went through the whole thing. We left. We got in the car. Did anything crazy happen when we left and drove home?
No.
I think pretty standard time, right?
We had...
Well, one more thing I will say. Sarah comes home and she also does this weird thing where she says that, again, she says she's tired. This is the thing about Sarah. She comes home, we walk in. As we're walking in, she goes, we should smoke a fat blunt and hang out outside. And I go, cool. And I go to the bathroom. When I come back, she goes, well, I'm going to bed. And I was like, oh, okay. Are you going to bed right now? She's like, yeah, it is too. And then this is the thing about Sarah. She doesn't want to go to the bed. It's not like she's tired in that moment. She had the energy to smoke a joint. But because it physically says 2 on the clock, she's like, night time. The rules say the rules. She goes to bed like she has school or her parents are going to get mad. And then so you're like, I'm going to go to bed. And I go, okay, I guess she's done.
I was raised...
Shut up. Just shut up. So then I go to lay down. I'm in bed. Mm-hmm. And I hear this bitch up and down the hallway. She is.
I was doing laundry.
Doing laundry, turning knobs, cleaning up, watching TV. She's not tired. She's tired of me.
You take it personally.
And that's the end of the podcast.
And that's our episode.
That's our episode. She's tired of me. So if you want to see, there might be one person on this podcast next week because we might break up.
Come to the cough. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. Where can people find you, Sarah?
So at Princess Shank on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure to subscribe to my podcast, Shank. And subscribe to this bitch.
Hell yeah. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenCong1. Check out my other podcast, Broad Topix, TOPIX, anywhere you find podcasts. Houston, I will be at the Riot in Houston doing headlining for 2 nights, May 27th, 28th. I really, really, really want to fill out that room. So if you're in Houston, you have friends in Houston, please let them know I'll be in town. Buy some tickets, buy support. Shit, if you're not in Houston, you want to support me, go buy a ticket and say you got a free ticket for someone in Houston. Buy your friend a ticket in Houston. Give it as a gift. Support me through a friend.
Yes. Also, May 13th, we're going to be at the Rec Room.
Oh, yeah.
And June 4th, we're going to be in Bellflower.
Okay. Yeah.
And also make sure to check out Broad Topix. Did you plug that?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.